Anyway, hello everyone, this is Arafel. I'm playing Commander Keen in Good Guy Galaxy, episode 5, rather. 6 is Aliens, 8 my babysitter, which is not even part of the trilogy. What was the last save? This one? Yeah, this looks right, because last time we beat one of the defense tunnels, opened the way to... this was BMI, which I remember marking as probably not body mass index. We have another defense tunnel and a NBI over here. Clearing both of those letter stages should open up the main elevator. So let's go ahead and start with this one. The Brownian Motion Inducer. Brownian Motion is that stuff you have in... I mainly remember being mentioned in T in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I think it was like little unpredictable motions of atoms or molecules in a fluid. There we go. Bit of a timing aspect to that. We got pipes in the wall. Okay, so I can go up there, or I can come down here. Here I should be able to just walk under these. Get some free bonus stuff. The music's kind of grooving. Yeah, I kind of like the sound of the bass. Climb up there. I should be able to jump down through that. Yep. Alright, this is a door. Alright, they have letters next to them. That's an A and a B. Oh. Another door. And a C. Yeah, this looks like it would be more of a threat on hard. That would probably be shooting. But as it is, not a big deal. So there's 3 doors here with letters on them. What's the other way? And let's just throw down a save here, so we have it. The Brownian Motion Inducer. I don't think I ever determined whether these kill you or just push you around. Safer to stun them regardless. They kill you. Maybe not when they're on the ground, though. Maybe it's just on poles. Let's test that. Yeah, they just push you when they're on the ground. Which means they're not a threat until they get onto a pole, so you want to stun them before they can. So I think I remember seeing some of those charging bots down here. So much stuff in the ceiling. There we go. Nothing else down here. Looks like those doors it is. Should I take them alphabetically? Should be able to shoot up that. Yep. And there's a chute up there, which I think represented a one-way the other way door. I'm pretty sure I've seen a few of those in Keen 4. Alright, let's find out what's in here. There's a robot with some... Was that supposed to be root beer? Probably some kind of soda. I don't feel like checking right now. It's 500 points apiece. Alright, again on hard that would probably be shooting. Okay, it's easy enough to get. If you figure out you can jump down through those anyway. Let's door A. There's door B. I'm going to give this a shot. Okay, it's not that bad. There's got to be something down there. Did that wrong. That was supposed to be the impossible pogo trick. Like that. Okay, did I need to duck there? Or was it because I was moving? Get that another shot. Ah, there's the A door over there. So we're up above and to the left. And that was just awkward. I don't feel like I should have been able to get pushed off there, but maybe it's being too close to the edge. You kind of slide off when it goes the other way. Just move the save here, so there's less to redo. If something goes wrong... Alright, I'm going to try not ducking, and I'm fine. There's a ton of guns down here, and the secret passage in the wall that takes you down here. And since the door said A on it, it probably just takes you back to the A door. Yeah, that's probably what that chute was, but let's double check. A to enter, G, J. Since God mode's on, I can just walk through this. Yep, that's what that does. Remember to turn the cheats off. Alright, they explode. Yeah, based on the key cards, it looks like you are intended to go through these in alphabetical order. Or not key cards, key gems. That didn't work. What did I do wrong? Do I need to be closer to the edge of that? I think that's what it is. Yeah, that works. And yeah, that's the tunnel we accidentally jumped into earlier. So there's more stuff up there. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, those are deadly when they're moving. That's weird, they seem so harmless. Yeah, I think I mentioned they remind me of the harmless creatures in Keen 3 that just kind of blow up when you get near them. But they're not harmless. I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to deal with them. Can you shoot it? No, it's too low to the ground. Maybe you can shoot them. Yeah, your shot has to be just the right height, and you also need to watch out for the shrapnel. It's not like I have an ammo shortage. Camera, go over a little bit. There it goes. Yeah, nothing there except these pixie stick kind of things. Yeah, again, the shooter... No, the shooters are shooting. Never mind. That looks like the same fragile fuse wording as usual. Oh, there's writing down here. Let's see. INSERT insert CO insert coin. I don't think that's a thing I can actually do, but kind of funny. Looks like it's more a coffee maker than a machine directing the elevator shaft, but I'll destroy it either way. Yep, you can't go beyond that. Okay, we have another defense tunnel. This will be the fourth one, Defense Tunnel Sora. there's something there. I wasn't actually expecting that. Does this take you under the whole level? No, looks like it's just for bonus points. Fair enough. Gives you a bit of a preview. Might as well grab the marshmallows. Alright, that thing I don't think I can shoot. Oh, I guess I can. Well then. Oh, I'm not in the BMI anymore, but yeah. Yeah, I think I remember shooting them earlier and they get unstunned after a while. I just happened to walk into it just as it did. There's no warning. Really? Yeah, so if I wait a few more seconds, it starts moving around again. This feels like the kind of thing they'd put stuff in, but maybe not. That looks all kinds of suspicious. Oh, come on. My keyboard is not in a good spot right now. Should be a little better. Okay, I'm gonna save and try going for this because it feels like they have to be hiding something. And they are. Yeah, 2 candies on top of a death trap didn't feel very... like it made sense. Okay. The balls were there for something. And I didn't react fast enough. Oh, DT4. Yes. So can you just jump that? I think it's too... I was going to say I think it's too high to just jump over. But maybe it's not. It's borderline. Might be possible, but that doesn't help. That was close. Yeah, this pulls seem pointless except for the bonus hidden in the ceiling. I knew that was there. Yeah, that's the thing I really don't like about secret passages in these games is you can't see yourself at all when you're in them. You have to kind of guess at where you are. There. Yeah, these stay stunned forever, so not a concern anymore. More bonus points. Like I said, they like hiding things in walls and ceilings. Yeah, you do not have to unpogo to shoot. Although I think shooting does turn your pogo off. The point is, while you're on your pogo, you can just press fire, and you will, yeah. Shooting turns the pogo off, but you don't have to manually stop pogoing. Yeah, this is not as hard as I'm making it look. Because I'm afraid if I drop straight down, I'll get hit by the googly eyes. That was pretty close. Look at those. Not that bad. Was that one of those death bots? It is. But you can go over it on the poles, you can come... Well, you have to go under it here to get this. And you would also wait for it to go by, and then... Yeah, I think it's easier to do that than to use the pole. Okay, what does the gem do? It opens that. Okay. Anything hiding in the ceiling? Yep, more shots. Up ahead, again, that is the NBI. So, Neutrino Burst Injector. Yeah, how do I deal with that thing? I just jump over it? Oh, there's an electric dog. Or a ethereal energy dog. Okay, that didn't feel good, but it worked. And the dog shoes sparks at you. Nasty beast. And they can jump. Yeah, I saw them doing that. I'm not sure what happened there, but it seems harmless now. Let's see, Neutrino Burst Injector. It looks like it's supposed to stay up there, but it can sometimes fall down here if it jumps. Okay, 2 shots. And I saw a Shikadi up there. I guess it makes sense that energy creatures would have energy dogs. And of course the dogs are more dangerous than the creatures themselves because... reasons. Oh. That actually stuck out across the edge. Yeah, I think that's what would have... Wrong save. I think that's what would have happened with those googly eyeballs. Yeah, those dogs are not easy to deal with. Especially when they do that. Yeah, they spam shots, they're deadly on contact, they jump. And Rainbow Commander Keen is a one-hit wonder. The character, not the game. I think I can maybe pogo up there. How's if I do that right? There we go. It takes a lot of shots to stun them, but once you do, they stay stunned. Actually, I'm not sure I can pogo up there because of the slope. Never mind. But that's not where I was trying to get anyway. Yeah, it seems like those might actually be harmless as long as they don't fall. Okay, I need a red gem here. Pogo's not enough to get up there. I think you need to do a trick jump. Like that. Okay. There's another Shikadi. I think I'm safe here. Yeah, they take a lot of hits, but they can't actually do anything except walk into you. It's kind of sad, really. Again, I don't understand why Commander King looked like he was freaking out at the end of episode 4 when he saw what they look like. They don't seem that remarkable at all. It's like, yeah, they're energy creatures, whatever. Oh, come on. That's better. Yeah, I'm still having trouble with shooting things. What I really ought to do is change the control scheme so it's not... or so I have a third button that's shooting. Even if I have to, like, map the keyboard to it. But I'm not doing that. Because I am stubborn. Okay, this is what I was trying to get up to earlier. That was dumb. Yeah, I knew it was going to blow up in my face. And I didn't save after stunning a dog, did I? I did not. It's bad enough they can shoot and take multiple hits, but to give them that ridiculous mobility as well kind of feels like overkill. That's better. Okay, so there's an exploding little thing up ahead. Let's try not to antagonize it. Oh no, it just blew up on its own this time. Why? Like, I don't understand their behavior. Is it because of the slope? I was going to say that looked like a dead end, but no, there's a door here. So that should activate a lift earlier. Is there something in the wall there? Yeah, and it still bothers me that hitting escape on the menu does not return you to the game. Okay. Yeah, it felt like that would be a place to hide something, but there's still a dog running around here, isn't there? Okay, should have looked before coming down here. But it worked out this time. Okay, Shikadi can electrocute poles, it looks like. Or electrify. Yeah, the pole gets electrified, the person climbing it gets electrocuted. Okay, another little thing in the wall. 4 shots. They're not that bad. Okay, it looks like the stream disconnected for a bit, but it's back. No idea what happened or why. Maybe just YouTube being YouTube. So yeah, there was a glyph back here that was not doing anything earlier. What does that get me? Is there something hidden? There is something hidden in the ceiling there. Okay, should have expected that. That guy's still stuck. Okay, but now where do I want to go? So I found a key. 2 keys, actually. But... wait, was it down here where you wanted to use the... yeah, there was the red gem down here. And there's the blue one. Don't know what that opened, but... I'm assuming it's important if it's there. Yeah, there's only so fast you can spam shots. And the bouncy death crystal is not reassuring. Okay, that's what you need the blue gem for. And yeah, this looks like the end of the level. Just one fuse. No writing on this one. There's not even writing near it, which is interesting. Because all the others did have that sign that's like warning fragile fuse or something like that. Alright, we can now take this up to here. What is this? Teleport pad? Okay, so there's an unlabeled level here, and then up there. Oh, Q? E? D? That sounds meaningful. Alright, I'll take a quick look in here, but I don't think I'm going to finish it. Gravitational damping hub. Well, that kills you. But it's apparently just there. Wait, where did it... oh. Okay, I guess it spins around, picks a direction, and lunges that way. And can't be stunned because it just can't. Okay, I need something to activate a bridge there. Yeah, I think we'll do this next time. While I'm here... how much more is there to the game? Oh, this is just out of bounds. So it looks like this is the last level, and then this before it. So where's the secret level? Yeah, there's nothing else here. That's where we came in. There's nothing else here. There's something down here. How do you get to it, though? Yeah, that's how you get out. These don't go anywhere else. Yeah, this looks like it'll have to be something like in Keen 1, where there's a teleporter hidden inside of a hole somewhere. But where? And have I already gone past it? Oh, that puts clipping back on. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, the stuff further away, they didn't even bother to texture. Yeah, so you'd come through here from somewhere, then there'd be a level. Secret base. But, yeah. We'll leave that as a puzzle for next time, and if I don't find it on my own, I guess I'll look it up. Makes as much sense as anything. Yeah, and episode 6 is Aliens Ate My Babysitter, in which Keen's babysitter, Molly, has been abducted by an alien race known as the Bloogs, who plan to eat her for dinner. So, yeah, this has been Arafone playing Commander Keen, Episode 5, The Armageddon Machine. And it looks like there's 2 levels left, plus the secret level, but again, I don't know how to get there. Hopefully we'll find out. I don't think I've missed anything significant in the levels we've been to already, but I don't know. Anyway, the full playthrough of the series to this point is in the archive, so feel free to check that out, as well as miscellaneous other stuff, mostly Atari and Super Nintendo. And on Mondays and Thursdays, I'm posting a playthrough of a indie Japanese RPG called Lady Night Saga. And if you are looking it up, be warned, it does have adult content. I'm not showing any of that for obvious reasons, but it's there and you'll find it if you go searching. So, yeah. In any case, have a good weekend.